Hello again, Lars Farabee here, and today I'm here with Jamie Kirshner.
Hello.
And Jamie is going to teach me London Rummy. Jamie, what is London Rummy?
So London Rummy is a card game that my family on my dad's side have been playing for I don't even know how long. I'm pretty sure since maybe the 50s or 60s. And it's a card game that's very similar to like a gin rummy, but it basically is our own take on it, the Kirshner take on it. So what it consists of is different rounds. In each round you take a different amount of cards, and there's all kinds of fun things that happen throughout the game, including people yelling at each other and
as all good family games should do.
Exactly, and people slamming their hands on the table and all kinds of craziness. So it's been something that's been in my life for forever. So
awesome. Well, thank you for showing. This is great. How do you play?
Okay, so I'll start with kind of the basics. So the way you start it, everybody lays their cards out like this, and that's your way of shuffling. So you can't blame anyone if you picked a wrong or a bad hand.
It's all up to you.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So, and we can play open faced if you'd like, but you're gonna grab, of course, 10 cards first. Okay. So any 10 cards, and the jokers in here are included.
Ten, right?
Yep. And so this can be played with any amount of people. It will get a little wild if you have...
Wild.
If you have a lot of people and you have to use 2 decks, because that just makes things all kinds of crazy, because, yeah, you're going to have doubles of every single card.
Right, okay.
So, you have your 10 cards, and so the first round, we'll just do, the first couple, we'll do an example of a round. So, the first round is 2 sets of 3, and you want to find 2 sets of 3.
And the sets so 2 sets of 3 of the same cards.
Yep, okay. Exactly. So, and if this would get in order, that would make it easier. Okay, so you have the draw pile right in the middle of the table. Okay. And so the way that it starts off is, somebody around the table, it doesn't really matter who, you can like flip a coin if you'd like, but somebody starts the round by flipping over a card. Okay. So that's the card that's there, and if somebody wants that card, like say you're making a set of 9, and you really want that card, you can say, I'll buy that. Okay. And if you want to buy it, and you're not, so there would have to be more people to explain this example, but if there was multiple people in here, you and I flipped this card over, this is your card, rightfully. Right. So you don't actually have to buy it. Okay. But if you were sitting on the other side of the table... Right, and that was not my turn. Exactly, it was not your turn, then you'd have to buy it. And buy means that you can take this card and another card. So basically... Okay. Yeah, so, so then there's that. So if you want to buy that, you would take it, or if it's yours, you would take it. Now do I discard? Yep, so now it's your turn, and to end your turn, you discard. And to begin every turn, you're either taking a card from the pile, or you're taking somebody's discard. Okay, now can you see what the discard is? Yep, you just put down a card that you don't want. I don't want that. Exactly. So then that turns, like if I did that, and say there's somebody here, and you're there, and you say, I buy that. Yep, yeah, exactly. So say I want it, but the person right after you wants that too, they get it even if I say I buy that. Or if somebody across from me says, I'll buy that before I do, then they get it. Okay. And then I'm like, dang it. And I get, whoever's card it is, that's their card if they want it, but if they don't want it, you can buy it. Exactly. Gotcha. Exactly. Okay. So, so that's kind of the gist of how each round goes. Okay. So, now, say you get to a point, and I don't know if I actually have it yet, but say you get to a point where you actually do have whatever the round is asking for. So you can't, so then here's the difference between going down and going out. So going down means that you are, I'm just going to fake this, but you have the 2 sets of 3. So this is not right, but I have 2 sets of 3. Okay. And it's my turn. So I can start my round off by picking this up and I put this down. And then, so I've gone down, and if anybody else has gone down, then I can use the cards that are left in my deck to play off of their sets that they have.
Oh, so if there's like, you know, 8s over here and you had an
And I had
8,
an
you
8.
could put...
Yep,
Okay.
exactly. So I can do all of that within my round once I go down once my cards go down. So once your cards are down, then you're kind of set, because the main point of the game is you don't want to have any cards in your hand.